When your own family doesn't care if you're alive or dead, that is a problem. That is a very serious problem. And I know a lot of people that are in that situation. I talk to people all the time that are in horrible, horrible, horrible situations. And it's like, where are their parents at? Why are you homeless at the age of 16? Why aren't your parents offering you a place to stay? Why are you diseased and alone and isolated at the age of 25? Why aren't your grandparents helping you? Why aren't your parents helping you? Where is your cousin? Where is your sister? A lot of people's family members, they just throw their kids out to die on the street at the age of 18. A lot of parents, they don't feed their kid proper food growing up. A lot of parents don't educate their kids on how the world really works. A lot of parents ignore their kids and just hand them an iPad and call it a day. Or a lot of parents abuse their kids. I was abused growing up, verbally, emotionally, physically. I was abused. I was hit in the head. I was hit in the ass. I was hit with a belt. And a lot of parents, they just beat their kid, feed their kid processed food, and then throw them out on the street. And you wonder why the crime rates are so high these days. It's because a lot of people are desperate because they're born into a situation where no one's there for them. And it's fucked up. And I don't know what the solution is. But all I can say is, if you have people that are truly there for you in life, be grateful for them and don't take them for granted. Because I've had people that were really there for me and I didn't treat them the best. And, some of those people aren't there anymore. And I regret losing some of those people that were really there for me. Because it's not always easy to find good people. And sometimes you got to lower your standards a little bit and put your ego aside. Because someone might be truly there for you and they really do care about you, but maybe they're doing a few things that don't align with your morals or values. But if they care about you and they're there for you as a whole, it's important to let the little things go. Because sometimes I would have people that were truly there for me, like good women in my life. But then one little thing would happen. Maybe she'd ask me if she could hang out with her guy friend, or maybe I'd catch her flirting with someone on Instagram, and I could have just let it go, and I would have had a great woman that was there by my side, like ride or die, like gives me money when I need it, like pays for stuff when I need it. Like I've had women like that in my life that bought land in our name together, gave me one of her cars to drive when I needed it, and I lost her because I would get jealous because she had a lot of guy friends, and I could have just let it go and just accepted it, and I would have had an amazing woman by my side. Because that's the thing, is a lot of people, they're just not really there for you. A lot of women, they're not going to send you money on Cash App like that girl did for me. A lot of women, they're not going to buy land in your name. A lot of women, all they do is take money from you. But I let the one little thing, the fact that she had a lot of guy friends, I let it bother me too much, and I spiraled out of control. And
in a quarter mile, enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Victor Manchester Road.
An altercation with her, and then we broke up, and I should have just let it go and just kept being good to her, because of the value she was giving me in my life was irreplaceable. And so that's the thing, is sometimes you need to learn to put your differences aside.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Victor Manchester Road, New York 96.
My maps is going off. Let me shut off the maps audio real quick. Yeah, sometimes you got to learn to put your differences aside with people if they really are there for you. But sometimes some of the people in your life really just aren't there for you. Even if they're blood, family, they might just really not be there for you. They might even be jealous. My own sister threatened to kill me at a young age because she thought I was stealing all the love from our parents, which is retarded. My parents were extremely abuseful, and I guess that's why she thought I was stealing all the love, because she thought, why don't my parents love me? It must be his fault. That's retarded. Our parents were more abusive to me than they were to my sister. I was the man of the house. I held more responsibility. I got hit more. I got punished more. I always thought, damn, if my parents are abusing me, they must be abusing my sister too. So I always stood up for her. But my sister did the opposite to me. She always talked bad behind my back to my parents. She always spread rumors about me. She always, she was horrible to me growing up. Absolutely horrible. My own blood. I was standing up for her the whole time. Meanwhile, she was literally saying things to my parents that weren't even true to try to get me in trouble because she thought that would make her look better somehow. And my honestly, my sister is kind of a horrible person. It sucks for me to say that, but it is what it is. I pray that she gets better. I pray that she heals. I do. But, sometimes even your own blood, they just treat you like shit. And that's why you got to use discernment. Because you can't just say to yourself, oh, that's my wife, she'd never do that. Oh, that's my sister, she'd never do that. It doesn't matter what label someone has. They are who they are. And it is what it is. And you have to be willing to just see it for what it is and move accordingly. Because if you're not willing to see it for what it is and move accordingly, then horrible things can happen to you in your life. And that's a problem a lot of people have, is instead of just seeing things for what they are and moving accordingly, like, oh yeah, my wife is fucking other men behind my back. I can feel it in my gut instinct. When I lay down with her at night, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, it is what it is. What am I going to do about it? A lot of guys never accept what's going on. They might feel in their gut that they're getting cheated on, but they'll deny it their whole life. They'll be like, no, there's no way. She'd never do that. We've been married for 5 years. 5 years! It's just a fucking label. A wife, it's just a label. That's why I don't think I'll ever legally get married to anyone in my life. Maybe if I really trust them, maybe, but probably not, because it's just a label at the end of the day. And then the woman just uses it to take advantage of you and steal half of your money in court. So I would commit to someone, but I don't have to get the government involved in my relationships. I can just agree to commit with her, and it can be our own personal agreement, But yeah, be grateful if you find good people in your life and hold on to them and put your differences aside and put your ego aside, because it's not every day that you find someone that truly cares about you. And it doesn't matter if someone's your cousin, your mom, your sister, your brother, your wife. They are who they are, and you got to learn to see people for who they are. You got to not put people on a pedestal and build up a fantasy of who someone is in your mind, because a lot of people do that, and that's how you get fooled. That's how you get tricked. That's how you get finessed. That's how you get manipulated. Because that's what some people will do, is they'll lie straight to your face and paint a picture in your head of who they could be, and then you fall for that fantasy version of them, and then that's how they trick you out of half of your money in divorce court, because they were sleeping with other men behind your back the whole time. That's how they trick you out of your position. Because, oh, I'm your sister. I'd never talk behind your back like that. Meanwhile, your sister's talking behind your back the whole time, making your parents hate you. And you're wondering, why do my parents think I got my girlfriend pregnant? Well, I never did that. Oh, because my sister spread a rumor behind my back. And now my parents don't want me to hang out with my girlfriend because they think I can't control my nut and I got this girl pregnant. Meanwhile, my sister's allowed to have any boyfriend she wants because I'm standing up for her the whole time. Why would you stand up for someone that is actively slandering your name? You got to see it for what it is. Because if I would have known that was going on the whole time, instead of standing up for her, I could have stood up for myself and made my image to my parents look better in their eyes. Image is very important. And if someone is jealous of you, they might try to slander your image behind your back. And you got to be aware of what's going on so you can respond accordingly. Because if you're not aware of what's going on, then the enemy can just tear right through your gate, go right into your castle, kill the king, and now your whole village is taken over. You know what I'm saying? And you are the king of your own personal kingdom. And so you got to be willing to stand up for yourself by any means necessary, even if it's your own family. But you got to be smart about it too, because sometimes if you just start crashing out, I've done that before too, then you try to stand up for yourself in the wrong way. Someone might call the cops on you. You know what I mean? So, like, you got to do it in an intelligent way. You got to be mature about it. You don't want to just be like a little baby and throw a tantrum either. If you're a baby, then yeah, throw a tantrum. That's when you actually can get away with stuff like that. But once you get older, you got to start to be more intelligent behind how you stand up for yourself. Because it's about leverage, and it's about gaining respect within your family and within outside of your family with strangers as well. And once you learn how to do that, your life will get infinitely better. And it's about learning discernment and how to see people for who they are and what they have to offer or what they might be taking from your life, and then deciding how to respond accordingly. And once you learn that, there's unlimited places you can go. Because life is all about learning how to navigate socially. People don't realize how important that is. That's one of the highest levels of thinking, is when you learn how to use your brain to navigate socially, to navigate the hierarchy. Because that's how a lot of people get to the top. It almost has nothing to do with how hard you actually work. That's part of it. But you can work as hard as you want and still be at the bottom if you don't know how to navigate socially. Like, a lot of people take advantage of other people's hard work. Because if someone knows how to navigate socially at a higher level than you, they can actually use your hard work against you to make you work for their dream instead of your own dream. Okay, so hard work is important, but it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart as well, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to film a quick video for you guys while I was driving. I'm doing a DoorDash right now, getting to the money. You know, a lot's been going on in my life lately, and I've just been trying to connect the dots and put it together for you guys so we can all rise up together on this channel, okay? So if you guys enjoy what you see, follow for more daily motivation. We go into the top and beyond over here together. All right, we're all in this together. So if you want to be part of a community, if you want to be part of a brotherhood, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, but also like, comment, and subscribe to your own life as well, because that matters more than anything, is for you to be present in your own life. And that's what Nyquil would say on YouTube. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Shout out to him. Is like, comment, and subscribe to your own life, because that's what matters more than anything. Is, you know, a lot of people, they cheer on the next sports team, like go Bills, go Ravens, but and there's nothing wrong with watching sports, but why would you spend all your time cheering on the next man when you got to be the cheerleader for your own life? Because it's not just about watching the next man live out his dreams, but you want to live out your own dreams as well. All right, so thanks for tuning in. I hope this video motivated you, or you got some type of value out of it. I love you guys. Comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And until next one, I'm out. Peace. Let's get it.